Class, today we are starting with the 10th chapter, that is Introduction to the Spreadsheet. In this chapter we are going to start first of all the components of Excel. You're already aware that this is an office button and this is a quick access toolbar. After that we can see various tabs. We can have various groups, and under the groups we have various options under each group. Below that, this is a name box. I'll tell you what is this name box. And this A, B, C are the column names. This 1, 2, 3 are the row names. So I can call them the column headers. This is a column header E and this is a row header. An intersection of this row and column is called a cell. This particular highlighted is in which my cursor is right now is called a cell, and see this E is highlighted in this and F is 5 is highlighted in the rows. So E5 is a active cell. Among all this cell, I can see that this is a highlighted one, so I can call it active cell, and the active cell's name or the address also appears in the name box. So you can see that E5 is written in the name box. See, if I just shift my cursor somewhere else, so M8 is written in the name box, and I can also see that M is highlighted in the columns and 8 is highlighted in the rows. So this is called the name box. After that, we are having scroll bars. This is a horizontal scroll bar and this is a vertical scroll bar. We can move up and down with this, and we can move left and right with the this bar. This is horizontal scroll bar and this is a vertical scroll bar. Below that you can see that this is a status bar we have, on which you can see different views are available. After the views we can have this zoom in which we can make the font look smaller, or the higher we can zoom in or out. Okay. After the components, now we will come to the worksheets and the workbook. You must know the difference between the worksheets and the workbook. The sheet which you can see in front of you, in which multiple columns are there, number of rows are there, that is one sheet, and by default this is sheet 1. Can you see the sheet 1, sheet 2, sheet 3 are written in this over here? If I click on sheet 1, this is sheet 1 opened. If I want to open sheet 2, I can click on sheet 2. This is how I can switch between different sheets. By default, in the Excel file, we have 3 worksheets. Okay, the sheet and worksheet is one and the same thing. And in the case, and you must know what is a workbook. So the file of the Excel is called a workbook. And every workbook will by default have 3 sheets, but we can definitely increase or decrease the number of sheets. We can delete these sheets, we can have less than 3, and we can increase more if we want. So that just depends on your requirement. Accordingly we can make it. See, this is the formula bar. Can you see this is a formula bar where the formula appears? We are going to learn the formulas in the further classes. So for the time being, you just must understand this is a formula bar, this is a name box, and these are the column headers and these are the row headers. Now the range. Let me come to the range. Suppose if I want to select from this place to this. This is from, we are starting from the D4 to D11. This is a column, so this is my column range. If I am selecting from this to this like this, see, I have selected from E6 to I6, so this is my row range. And if I select it like this, so this is my row column range. This is just, I can call it range or the row column range, because the starting is a E5 and the ending is a H15. Now how to make this selection? I can click the left mouse button, keep clicking and drag the mouse. Just a moment, like this. Okay, or I can use the keyboard. I can press shift key and use the required arrow key. If you want to do the selection in the column, you can use the down arrow key. If you want to do the selection towards the row, I can use the right arrow key. And if I want to make a selection in the row and column both, I can use the both the keys. Like for the time being, earlier I was using the right, now I'm using the down arrow key. So this will become the range, row column range. So that's it in the first chapter.